Hello and welcome to the Vox Box of the European Parliament in Brussels. I'm here with Clive Jefferson. Clive, I'd like to start off talking about Maryport. As you know, Cumbria is part of my constituency as an MEP. It's very much my business, and you were one of the candidates in Maryport, where we bucked the trend of what was, because of UKIP, overall a miserable election for us and all the minor parties. Maryport was different, wasn't it? What happened there?
It was, Nick. It was our target ward for the Northwest. Certainly it was a target ward, but a target ward with a little bit of a difference, because we didn't bring anywhere near the manpower into a target ward that the viewers and yourself are used to in a British National Party target ward. It was a very scalable event. 3 or 4 people running that election, really, and that was it. Dawn Charlton, tremendous candidate. She's a town councillor in Maryport, as you know. I was the candidate in the Maryport North, which was the next ward along, both wards making up the main town on the west coast there. We done a good job and we got a good vote. Dawn pulled 41%, which, you know, not to win with 41%.
Yeah, I was spitting feathers. I did look at that, and I looked at some of the UKIP's victories around the country, and they were winning with 26, 25% with 30% turnouts. And we got, a 40% turnout and 40% of the vote, 41%. Quite remarkable. I think it's worth reiterating for people as well that this was actually, the target really was the whole of Maryport. That was a lot of effort by a small number of people put into 2 county council seats.
Yes.
Now, these are enormous. That's what, 6 district council seats?
Yes, more probably.
And that really is. So what we discovered was that the effort which made such a huge difference could be done in a district council seat, I would say comfortably, by 2 people working hard. I'm not underestimating what Dawn did in particular. She was out, day after day after day, I know. But it was one person out day after day. And I think the district council seat, 2 people could crack it. Is that right?
2 people can crack it. There's no question about that. And bearing in mind that we run Central Party as well. And we didn't start early enough, I suppose. But if you start, the plan obviously with carrying on in Maryport, building on the tremendous success there, and carrying on right through Cumbria, the Northwest and the country, we've got to start now, this week, next week. And then what is a huge task in the end of a by-election or the end of a major election cycle suddenly becomes a couple hours once a week.
Yes.
And it really is doable.
Yeah.
But I'd like to thank Dawn for being a tremendous candidate and the work she put in. I'd like to thank the people that did come up and help, because we had a few key people come up to help us with that, to learn what we were doing. Everybody's got on board with that. We've proved the system works. Absolutely, undoubtedly. There's no question about that. And that vote there, that was the highest nationalist vote in the country as well.
By far.
By far, in the whole country. So it does work. We also proved other things as well in that election. Both myself and Dawn beat UKIP resoundingly as well. Dawn got 811, I think the UKIP candidate was 121, something like that. So where we take them on in a street war, if you like, where we're fighting properly, we absolutely decimated them. Yeah,
particularly so, I thought, because if you look at past election results in Maryport, and after all, Dawn's been a candidate before, so this time 4 years ago, I think her vote was about 15% of the vote, something like that.
Yeah, she got 318, I believe, or 308. So
talking more than 2.5 times the vote.
2.5 times the vote.
When the tide at present is against us.